Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Noah Cameron.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Yandy Diaz leading things off and takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Rolled over to third. Garcia fires across the diamond. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero now at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power.
That's right. And before the pitch, he steps off. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. That's out number 3. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Joe Boyle. What's the scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
The third baseman, number 11, Michael Garcia.
And the 0-1. Bounce to the right. Williamson. On to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Outside. Full count now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
And a foul ball.
Here we go, Salvador.
Ripped to right. And that is that. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. No score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca.
Hey!
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
India takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
That is the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Curveball drops in for a strike. Cameron, a 6'3" lefty, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Got him looking. That's out number 2. Mullins wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. In the air to left center. Collins has a beat on it. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Kansas City, bottom half of inning number 2, Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That's a ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99. One out, man at first. Jonathan Indy at the plate.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time, and there are two outs.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 1, Isaac Collins.
Fastball for a strike. The Royals with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, left field. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The underhand flip. Got him. Nice play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Fouled off. He was late.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Struck him out looking.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer, and a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
So digging in, Nick Fortes. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Oh, 1 down. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The 0-1. In the air, right field. DeLuca takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
One out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting it into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
Here's a 1-1. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. Ground ball right side and foul ball. This one in the air right field. And a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The Royals up by a run, top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's your 1. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, number 14, Jeff Cagliano. Ball.
Here's a 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Williamson sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's Starling Marte. His first at bat was a strikeout. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 down, nobody on. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Williams there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. KC down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca.
Well, these Rays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Over to first. One away here in the fifth.
For Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And now 1-2.
At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more. But this might end up being one of those games to forget.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays.
No, that's down.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Isbell gets under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Back after this on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals.
India.
Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Cole Sulser warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly warming up as well. To third. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, number 1, Isaac Collins.
The 0-1 makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that is the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Carson Williams digs in now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Nick Fortes, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Handles, throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Sulser. So the Royals batting order turns over. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2-0. Right through there for a strike. And a 2-1 on the way. Just a slow ground ball this time. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Yeah, and he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Pasquantino into box again, takes a strike. Pasquantino thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Yo one. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Wow, that one's over the party porch and just shy of the fountains. A home run. A solo shot. And they lead it. It's 2-1.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Outside. That's Bolton.
Sulser maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
That's to third. Caminero whips it across, and they get Perez for the out. And that will end the inning. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Nick Mears.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And he pumps it a strike. That clips a corner.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Here's a 1-2. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, number 22.
Man at first with one gone. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Left field. Holds it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
That one fouled off. This one popped up. Witt under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 2-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th, Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals.
Hey!
Oh, 1 now. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Oh, he can't squeeze it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cole Sulser will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Mason Engler gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman. Jonathan India has grounded out a couple of times. That one finds the zone. 0-1. On the ground right side. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Royals bats are quiet there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Lucas Ursig will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Rays down by a run. And we're at the top of the 8th.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one outside, and it's 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and percent.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So now with one away and a man at second. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boone. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
So the tying run at second. In the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, number 4.
He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stopped. That was pretty cool.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 1.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Line to left. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
Gets the call. Strike 1. To the right side. Fires in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Mike.
Back to the top of the order. Michael Garcia now at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball.
The 1-0. Engler, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Here's a 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And another ball. Salvador Perez on deck for the Royals. And there's the automatic. That's his strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And fouled off. So they're all loaded up.
Ball 1.
Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Royals wind up leaving them loaded, but they still lead it 2-1. Last chance for the Rays coming up. Carlos Estevez on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a base hit on the line. And the tying run is on base.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. And that's outside. Ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that one fouled off. The Rays with the tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Here at the top of the ninth.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on the way. Center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw sails over his head at first.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Close but called a ball. And that is ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Chopped in the ground. India tags the runner. Over to first, safe.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Now a chance for Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3 in this one. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Chopper right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. We are tied 2-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Garrett Clevenger.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading up for the Royals, the right fielder, number 14, Jack Caglio.
Right through there for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks, the closer, is getting loose. Baker getting loose as well. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And a strike in there. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. That's the second out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jonathan.
So up next, Jonathan India. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. In there for strike 1. India trying to send this to extra innings.
That ball foul.
Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Slowly on the ground to short. Williams fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Bailey Falter comes on now. Fouled off down the right side. Comes up empty.
That ball's foul.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Top of the zone for a called strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Two down, nobody on here in extra innings. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. On to the bottom of the 10th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, number 1. That one in there across the letters. The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Aranda. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, number 28. Is bad.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. And the winning run is aboard.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Garcia stands in now and watches strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. In the air, right field, DeLuca under it. Out, number 2.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Bobby.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Garrett Clevenger is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Ryan Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Oh, that's up there.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swung on. Popped up on the infield. Aranda. And the inning is over. Royals lead 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in Kansas City, 11th inning set to get underway. Nick Fortes getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1.
Nope. Ball 1. No. Inside.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. The 2-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two and 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Two down, nobody on. We are in the 11th. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one to first, and that chance handled. The flip to the pitcher covering. Inning over. It's the Rays 2 and the Royals 2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, leading off, Vinny Pasquantino. There's a strike. That one lifted to left. Simpson moving under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, number 14,
Now it's going to be Jack Caglione. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That is the inning. It's the Rays 2 and the Royals 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Late swing fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. He gets to it with a slide, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Grabs it barehanded. On target. He got him. Nice play.
You know, I think barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It takes tremendous body control to bend down there, pick it up, and then get into a position to make a quick, accurate throw to first. It all happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. It's the Rays 2 and the Royals 2. Kevin Kelly on to pitch out of the pen here.
Kevin Kelly. Leading up for the Royals, the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, right field, and a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be two. To second for one. double play. That erases the would-be winning run.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Isaac Collins, the next to hit. The 0-1. That one pulled foul.
Ball, that's out.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Williamson throws to first, and here comes inning number 13. It's the Rays 2 and the Royals 2. Back here in Kansas City and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson. Late swing, fouled off. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Isbell under this one, and there are 2 down.
Up next to Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler.
Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Trying to bunt his way on. India, the flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
And that is out of play. The Rays with the go-ahead run at first here deep into extra innings. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Caglione snags it on the run. It's the Rays 2 and the Royals 2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, last half of the 13th set to go. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
There's the strike. This one in the air, center field. Mullins on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Bobby Witt.
And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. That one misses. Ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Flares it into the outfield. Dives, but it's off his glove. In comes the winning run, and the Royals break through to win it in 13.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
(3-2) the final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.